What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're for episode 18 of our Madden 26 franchise with the Vegas Raiders. We are off to a very hot 9-0 start. The only team in the conference that's even in the same ballpark is the Buffalo Bills at 8-1. But most importantly, those green numbers are shrinking, and the gray numbers are also shrinking a little bit. We released a new all Madden slider set that we tested out in the last episode, and I think we have this game post-patch as fixed as we can make it. We have shaved off about 10 points per game for us, which is something we wanted because we are averaging almost 50 points a game. I think what's almost even more impressive, because you're going to see the pass yards and the rush yards, probably more so the rush yards, fall down a little bit. But look at the opponent's points per game. We're now averaging 25 allowed. That was 34 or something like that. Like, we were far and away the best offense and the worst defense, and it's been like both. It's not like I just nerfed our offense and like, oh, that's fun, right? We just made it less exciting. We're actually playing good defense. We're getting turnovers on defense. We've upped the excitement on the defensive side of the ball. So I think we're in a really good spot. But it goes without saying, I think, we do these episodes in 4-game increments. This is going to be, without a doubt, our biggest 4 games that we got. We got the Bengals, who are incredibly difficult to stop. We have the Eagles, week 11. We have the Packers, week 12. The Eagles and the Packers are most consistently the top teams that you can run into from the NFC side of things. So I think our undefeated season is going to be put to the test. And if somehow, some way, we are still undefeated at the end of this episode, I think 17-0 is a possibility. Now, I'm going to start this episode with, I've been asking for feedback on this for a little bit now. We've kind of just been, sitting here and be like, I don't know. Are we going to sign anybody else? Are we going to just let this class walk? And it's come down to Jamal Adams, and I've got enough people just to say right now we are going to get him back on a 1-year deal just to have the veteran leadership, and hopefully he gains a mentorship tag and he can mentor the young linebackers that we have ahead of him. I will say, a little scouting, very interesting. The Bengals offense is pretty underwhelming, to say the least. Their run game is non-existent. Their pass game, averaging 70 yards per game for both Jamar Chase and T. Higgins is good. You got Amari Cooper there, who's 7 touchdowns, which is kind of crazy. But usually, the Bengals passing offense is, broken. Joe Burrow's averaging 350 yards per game, and he's on pace to have 60 touchdowns. So I hope that this game here is not a get-right game for this Bengals passing offense. So as we start things out here offensively, even though Ashton Jeanty still is the front runner for league MVP through 9 weeks, we definitely have, and maybe successfully, have made the run game a little more challenging, the right kind of challenging. And it's definitely going to make it a little more difficult for him to continue the insane pace that he has to start the year. That to Bowers, 3rd and 5. Middle field wide look off. They're going to press man J-Mo and Dante Thornton. I would hate if I didn't punish that. Anytime, no safety, you try to man up, you get burned. You gotta get burned. You gotta teach them. You gotta punish them every single time. If they could do that, and I could literally get 10 touchdowns, I would get 10 touchdowns and claim realism as well. Who realistically wouldn't take a shot to Jameson Williams or Dante Thornton on that play? That's a hell of a ball as well. Let him. That was relatively, I'm not going to call that sticky coverage, but Cam Taylor-Britt, didn't get toasted. It was right there, but it was a perfect throw, and that's how you start this game off at home. No. Oh, man, you know what the problem was there? Derek Hall got stonewalled by a running back. Come on, fellas. Tank Bigsby, that's where he's at now. Damn it. Big Mike Gesicki He's pretty much a glorified wide receiver. Plays like it. Good play. Good. Hey, that's the kind of response they needed. Maybe we got a shootout on our hands. Come on, Pyramid. Trying to get the run game here going. Oh, there we go. Finally. Oh! That is our biggest run in probably 4 weeks. And a spotty Bengals defense remains very spotty. Go J-Mo here again. Big Mitch in the middle. Oh, are you kidding me? That is a... He was open. That's a bad throw. Mitch Howard had separation there. There was a tight window. And after complimenting our quarterback on the deep ball, the J-Mo, which was a great ball, overthrows a wide open Mitch. And that is, I don't know, what, our 4th pick of the year. Very low interception numbers. Very rare for a turnover for a quarterback. Puck. What is... Where's our run container? This is Tank Bigsby. Two blockers out in front. Good job, at least to get the first down, break an ankle. So some like super high percentage throws to get Clary out of that interception funk. Get in the eye, run behind the fullback. Get this, get 1 yard. There we go. Got a 3rd and 6. I like to get this to J-Mo there in the slot. And that's exactly... Oh. Last episode, we did implement a new house rule. Is that when we're in the red zone, we go with what coach wants. And I feel like this... I say that because I think this is... I would go for this. But... the one change I will make to our high scoring, like, okay, come on. I will take what coach says. And we go for it on 4th. A decent amount. Maybe not the clip that I like. But alright. 3rd and 3 on the 19. If we get them to hold to a field goal. Oh, back them up 5. Offside. Man, free first down. Who's the home team? Who's the road team here? Well, shit. We got time to do something before halftime, I suppose. Never get that play. Man, that's probably my favorite play, more than a mesh. All right, we got an injury update. Caleb Rogers, broken thumb. So that means, hey, that's why we kept Dylan Parham's depth. Not many teams have the privilege, like, oh, obviously it sucks. Oh, we have to bring in an 80 guard off the bench. Okay. Thornton is yet to make a play, so let's get him something manufactured here. This looks like it'll block up pretty well. There we go. That's the response we needed. And we're padding the future, I'm calling it now, MVP stats. Oh, and there's Jamar Chase for the first time. Oh, man. All right, great. That went from, oh, man, we're getting the ball back to Jesus Christ holding to a field goal. Another big catch. There's T. Higgins, I think, first grab. So while it's, I guess, perspective, it's very annoying they're having all the success right now. I think we did a relatively good job that we haven't had to call their name until, 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. They're going to try to get another playoff here.
Here we go. Stop. Wide 80.
Brutal. Not even contested. A wide open Amari Coop. I think the biggest tale is, like, this is not a good offensive line, and we have not got even remotely close to Joe Burrow today. 3rd and 1, let's go blitz. Maybe that's what we need. An all-out blitz. He's in the shotgun. There's no way we gave him another free first down. Unbelievable. We're at home! I did say very clearly when I was breaking down my sliders, because a big issue is the robo quarterback play, that my sliders still play like that when you go up against elite quarterbacks. And I think Joe Burrow is about 90+ % completion percentage so far. So it's checking out. And it's just, we're getting cooked. They're scheming players wide open and we don't have an answer for it. There we go. Javon Dexter, finally. It was the end of the 3rd quarter before we get our first sack against, like, this is a strength versus weakness. If you're looking at the tail of the tape between the Bengals and Raiders, our pass rush needs to be better than their pass blocking, and that has not been the case. Like, Maxx Crosby, where's he been at? But we need let's get a stand here, man. Hold to a field goal, not the end of the world. Trust our offense. Oh, we got him flustered. Hey, here we go. Injury to Javon Dexter, which I don't love. Just couldn't throw that away. Hendrickson gets home. 3rd and 16. I don't want to say this is 4-down territory, but if we can make this manageable, it might need to be. Since when does Thornton drop those? All right, got to a 3rd and 1. Chance, like, we got to get, and there's, oh my God, we almost give him another free. That's the 4th. Free first down we've given them. There we go. Ball, right, of course, yep. No one can pick it up. They're probably going to still get a first down out of that, but I love calling his number. Sick of this. I'm supposed to stay in coverage. F that. Blitz. Get home. Get off this field. You know, this is the game. You get a sack like that, you've got to, you know, get a stand. And now it's like, all right, classic. Our defense creeping its ugly head back up. Get a sack. They get most of the yardage back. And now it's 3rd and very manageable. There's a guy just, yep, wide open, yep, okay. Well, I knew we definitely stepped in it, previewing this whole episode, saying, oh, if we get through these 4 games undefeated, we could go 17-0. Easily our worst performance. Tank Bigsby's a cheat code. We've given up 4 first downs for free on penalties. And, yeah, we have the only pick of the day, the only turnover. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the Jags loss that we had last season. Where it's like, oh, this is just like, okay, the perfect storm of, like, no chance. Like, I've never seen my defense as a whole, running this aggressive man defense, be this terrible against the run. And then another draw. What? How? What? Does Dante Thornton have? I gotta see the wear and tear. He does have a right shoulder. That's not. How is he dropping these? All right, 4th and 6. Just trying to finish strong. But we have literally Dante Thornton's worst game as like an X factor, as a game changer, without a shadow of a doubt. But we can punch that one in. Keaton Mitchell, that's a late hit. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is going to spark a late season push by the Bengals. It's definitely a game I want I'd want to run back. I think they just caught us. Hey, we were sniffing our own shit. Thought we were, you know, gonna run the table. Thought we were gonna go undefeated. And this is, you know, what rightfully happens when you start thinking like that. It's actually a pretty crazy throw in ultimate garbage time. But that's still, hey, we made it respectable. And maybe we can get an ultimate. I mean, we got to get this in here, but maybe we can get like an ultimate paid C4 ebook Patreon onside kick. Oh, it's just it's one of them games, man. Rather this game happen now, then we go undefeated, and this is our first playoff game or something like that. Oh, yeah. GG's, Bengals. I mean, they're fighting for their season right now at 3-5. And this is a loss we need to take. Little tape right there, man. It felt like he had way better than 76% completion percentage for Joe Burrow. 3 touchdowns, he was perfect. Obviously, that second pick was garbage time, but it maybe his worst start of his career. Needs to be in the discussion. Obviously, the run game, too. Numbers look weird because we pulled Jeanty when the game was pretty much out of reach. You know, these guys hate, I guess. Thornton had 2 touchdowns dropped, where if he would have brought that in, that would have been, you know, 6 catches for 160 and 2 tutties. Defensively, you know, pathetic. Pathetic performance. Javon Dexter, only guy can hold his head up with 3 TFLs and a sack. Pierman also got a sack there, but no picks. We had 2 PBUs on the day. I think we did a good job not letting Jamar Chase take the game over. But there's a lot more to it than that, and the Bengals found a way to win. Not too bad, though, post-game. Javon Dexter, who earned it, and Kyle Clay off a bad performance, wants to get better. Before an injury update, Caleb Rogers with his broken thumb, he's going to be out 3 to 7 weeks. So that's, you know, we're very lucky to have Donald Parham still on the roster for this exact situation. And things don't get any easier this week. We get the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 5-4, maybe surprisingly. But we know the talent that they have on the roster. It is a road game, and the Eagles have the #1 defense in the NFL. And we just struggled stopping the run with Tank Bigsby. We got Saquon Barkley this week. I'm nervous, man. We might have a little bit of a snowball effect in this episode. As you can see, the backstretch. We also have still Week 12 against Green Bay and Week 13 against Kansas City. Here we go, Lincoln Financial Field. Man, I got to get back. It's been too long since I've gone to an Eagles game. Swoop. But they got, hey, sucks for Philly. They got a pissed off Raiders team who are embarrassed at home coming to town. Here we go. Boom. First play. Let them know. That's the MVP right there. No way. There's just, I get Jahad Campbell's a freak. There's no way! And then the right tackle gets hurt. Dive, like, just... I almost feel like that's like a, you know what? You got to applaud Jahad Campbell for making a ridiculous interception. And luckily, our defense gets off the field. Okay, I will go for this if we incomplete. But you line up like that, I don't care who your corner is. We're gonna get that going again. 2 bad drops by Dante Thornton on the shot play a week ago. We had to get it going. That should be a good confidence booster. Like, that's our play. Let's go, Mr. Brock. Bowers is in. And for the passing offense, feels good to, have that rebound drive off the ridiculous Jahad Campbell interception. Ooh, little insta-sack going on. Big 335-pound Bryce Kirkland. Damn it. Good grab, Smitty. Oh, and then they go Saquon out the backfield. Oh, my God. I don't know. I don't watch comp Madden, but I feel like when you user any player like that, like obviously on the linebacker, that was my responsibility. Like, how are you like to get that close on a play like that, where it's just like one Mississippi? Like, it just feels like your defender never has enough speed, reaction time, acceleration, agility, whatever it is to like close the gap on those instant throws to make them competitive. I got to a 3rd and 2. Do not want to stall out here. Maybe J-Mo. What? That go through his hands, or did we miss him? That's very quick 3 and out. There's A.J. Brown doing what he does best. Actually, at least in Madden, he's getting thrown the football. There we go. Mad Max, we want to see quiet game, non-existent game against jobbers known as the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. So when we go up against the Eagles, and it's Lane Johnson's retired, and that right side of the offensive line is a clear weakness. Very obvious that Maxx Crosby has to have a good game, has to make an impact, and we'll hold them to a field goal. But Javon Dexter is down, holding his ankle, same ankle that he held last week. That's not good. There we go. Dante Thornton gets matched up somehow against Zach Bond. It's good blocking here, boys. All of that. 58 Jackson Powers Johnson. Decleats and gets to a second level block. So J-Mo right at the sticks. Man, so underrated. Like, that's probably why Big Mitch Energy is, luckily he's not being, blind to the Eagles like A.J. Brown, trying to be the squeaky wheel and saying stuff on social media to get the football thrown his way. But he's definitely like our least yardage guy. Let's go, Brock. Because J-Mo's so good at getting open quickly on those short yardage plays and bringing the ball in. And there we go, Brock Bowers, best tight end. Most, statistically speaking right now, he has the most catches, most yards, and touchdowns for a tight end in the league. And we're just adding to that. That's a great response. Let's go bracket coverage here, but be aggressive. Don't just want to let them get a gimme. Oh, my God. Well, joke's on them. Bags on them. We got too much time. We're going to go do the same thing. Come on. You run a straight line better than anybody. PI! There we go. Big Mitch. Forgotten man. So we got 2 timeouts. We can run our whole offense. And we just, yep. Okay, yep. Who's that? That is unbelievable, dude. Fucking Jordan Davis. Who is that? Jordan Gardenier. Well, this is something, fellas, we start the second half here that we have not experienced. We have not thrown picks with anybody. Geno Smith, Kyle Clare to this point. And obviously, when you don't have turnovers, you win a lot of games. And we have turnovers. And it's going to be so much more difficult. Like, that should have been, at worst, a field goal. We're tied at 17. And then we just threw a goddamn pick to a D tackle. And all this doesn't help, but our defense can't get a stop. We're just getting, like, out back-to-back weeks. It just feels like the opposing team's offense has the perfect plays to move the football on our defense. Fumble! Yeah, we'll be lucky. That'll be generous if that gives it to us. But Dallas Goedert, potentially with a fumble. I think I'll be shocked if this is not reviewed. Oh, let's go, defense! How did that? He must have made a football move that go! Woo! It's about damn time, man. Our quarterback has bailed out everybody on this team. And it's finally nice. It feels like our team's stepping up for our quarterback when he's down bad a little bit. Here we go. Goes right to Mitch. 3rd and 3. I love being 4-down territory. Can't say if we will. Oh, it's Quinyon Mitchell. One of the best corners in the league. We have to settle for a field goal to tie this game up. Love to get 7 off a turnover, but a tie game's not the end of the world. No chance. Pyramid reads that one. All on Saquon. And now we got a 3rd and 8. Trying to keep all the momentum off the turnover. Well, you know, this is what happens when you go up against a team that has 2 90-plus rated wide receivers. You got to play perfect. All right, 3rd and 10 after a big hit taken by Jalen Hurts. Come on, boys. Get Mad Max going. Even just to hurry the throw up. Effect the throw! Yes! That should be a punt. Let's go! Let's get our blocks. Oh, man. The one play that I think visually I just run every time. Our team blocks so well on screen passes. And it's not just like, oh, we just, you know, we get engaged. Like, no, we're decleating motherfuckers multiple times every screen. Oh, coverage sack. Nolan Smith gets home. Honestly, gotta go back. I think we go right back to a screen. See if we can get them to bite again. It's risky. Running screen twice in a drive. Oh, no, like they knew it was coming. But look at the blocking! Go back to Mitch. He's having a big game. Let's see if we can get Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown number 15 on the season. A staggering pace for the MVP frontrunner. And the Eagles have quieted Lincoln Financial Field with their poor defense. And the Raiders are back on top. Affiliate on 3rd and 7. It's a weird time of the game. I don't know how aggressive they're going to be with 5 minutes to go. Look, we got Jalen Hurts to think about it. No, it's... I mean, similar to how we played Jamar Chase and the Bengals, you know, very annoying, but 5 minutes left in the game was the first time Jalen Hurts has scrambled on us. Hate to be overly critical on the guys. Just, you know, that's a gotta have it. And here we go. There goes Saquon. Oh my God! You know, is anybody out there doing a franchise mode where you're not the Eagles? Like you're anyone with the Commander Giant Cowboy? Is this what it's like going against Philly every time? Just like, oh, I made perfect coverage, and he just saw their Saquon breaking 3 tackles. He would have got walked in for a touchdown if he didn't step out of bounds. There we go. Guerrero! Viva la Raza! Gets home. He lied, cheated, and stealed on that one. We're supposed to stay in coverage. He comes on a sneak, calls his own number blitz. Some of my favorite blitzes. I'll live with that. That brings up a 3rd and 10. 4-down territory for the Eagles here. This is potentially game. Let's see if Mad Max can he continue to add to his day. He has 2 sound, and there's... I mean, at least, hey, we can make him earn it. As Darian Porter's holding his wrist. Thank God the QB sneak for the Eagles not in the game. There we go. We stopped it once. There you go. Saquon in. They gave us too much time, though. I think we can get into field goal range. Actually, I'll just take a little bit more than the field goal range. One play. J-Mo. Here we go. Man, we could go for this. Go for the win. Coach wants to kick the field goal. I guess we've given Philly, I mean, they got time as well. I mean, again, it's the one house rule we've adopted. Shout out Kirkland with a big sack there. 6th of the day. Because I will run what Coach wants when it's scoring. Just to, limit our... But I think we should have went for that. Go for the win. Get another sack. That's all I know. We got 6 sacks. We can get 7. As the kids say, oh, my... bring him in bounds. There we go. Good tackle. Clock's still rolling. They're going to have to... I don't know what they're going to... They got to go for this. They can't spike it. Come on, boys. One more play. Ooh, oh. What? No. What? No. This is still decent. Which one of those lines is... Okay, the first one's the field goal range, I think. I was okay. Let them just catch this and bounce. It's over. They have to take a shot to the end zone. As much as I like Jalen Hurts, this is not a strength of his game. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We would have had to be opening up more requests for broken controller fund donations if that went in. Last chance. Let's go, boys. That's a bounce back. Hell of a second half, man. Second half, we showed our championship potential. On the road against Philly, wasn't going our way. Quarterback did not play particularly well. And then when we needed to, the plays came. Almost 400 yards passing for Kyle Clary. Did have the 2 picks, so we need to figure that out. Turnovers have become an issue. Maybe we need to dial back the pass game a little bit. Jalen Hurts put up big-time numbers as well. But look at that number. Look, Saquon, nah. And they had a really good run defense, nah. 113 for Ashton Jeanty. Brock Bowers, 2 touchdowns, 88 for Mitch, 72 for Jeanty, 88 for Thornton. J-Mo with a huge grab as well. Defensively, still maybe not secondary-wise where we want to be, but the pass rush on point. 2 sacks, Maxx Crosby, 2 sacks for the nose tackle, Kirkland. Hall and Guerrero getting home on it. But, yeah, man. I mean, the difference is that Dallas Goedert fumble. We didn't get that, which I thought probably shouldn't have even been a fumble. Maybe this game doesn't go our way, but we'll take as many lucky rolls as we can get. And then going into the Green Bay Packers game here in Week 12, kind of weird. It's been a minute since we've had, anything to interact with. You know what I'm saying? Where's the breakouts? Where's the game buffs? This is the meat and potatoes of our schedule. And it's just, all right. Just focus on the games, I guess. I didn't know, man. Charles Grant and Carlos Rogers are 2 super injury-prone players. I don't know if that's going to be a hold or not, but, man, penalties have been terrible for our Raiders in today's episode. Oh, it's offside. Free play. Now we got a 3rd and 3 in scoring range. We're going to send Mitch in motion. Jeanty. Overtake the hill. Shot. Oh, let's go. What a ball. I was like, I don't know, man. They got 2-star talents over there. Don't know if we want to pick it. That was in front of Xavier McKinney, who's absolutely a ball hawk safety. What a throw. What a play. Look at this. Boom. One-on-one. I mean, Jesus. That is a ball and a half. I got a little bit of a, revenge in a way. I don't know how many times Josh Jacobs has played the Raiders since he's joined the Packers. So I'm going to go under the assumption that this very talented running back is extremely motivated this week. Give me that. Oh, give me, come on! Should have sacked Jordan Love like twice. Gotta give me that jumping pick on Darian Porter. Mad Max gets pressure. That's a hell of a throw. Jaden Reed. There we go. Perriman and Porter get a nice TFL, bringing up 3rd and 8. Great opportunity to make him take a super long time and leave still in a deficit here by holding them to a field goal. Oh, that's terrible. That is truly not great cut. That's a superstar X Factor back there. And Matthew Golden did not do nearly enough to be that uncontested. Look at this. Brutal, man. Terrible positioning by Levy. Oh, Ashton Jeanty! Oh, let's go! What a touchdown! That is the heavy. Oh, he's a dog! He's going out to the NFL Films guy. Let's go, Ashton Jeanty. I was like, all right, that might have been like, that was a classic, like, undercut pick. Ball gets there, shrugs off the tackle. Oh, insane. That's like your MVP moment right there. That's not, I mean, obviously it's not, but that's his Saquon Barkley reverse hurdle. All right, we got to do a 3rd and 11. Let's go Pearman. I think after this game, too, we get Pearman's dev trait, which if you, spoiler, tuned into the offseason stream, we do know his dev trait. Look at that. It's a PBU forced by Jeremy Chin, and we're getting the ball back. Yeah, we accidentally unveiled Pearman's dev trait when we're trying to change his jersey number. Well, I was, throw that play in the trash. Don't throw this one in the trash, though. Wide open, Mitch Howard. Been definitely, I wouldn't say forgotten, but has firmly been bottom of the stats between him, Brock Bowers, Jameson Williams, and Dante Thornton. But he's been so good in this episode. And then Ashton Jeanty is, you know, there's no sliders that are going to fix how good Ashton Jeanty is. But we got an injury here. Well, I think that's Falk, the 1st-round pick. Tigers Jose, 3rd and 2 on the 12-yard line. Green Bay desperately needs a stop here. Because with how our coach has been calling red zone, we probably will settle for 3. Oh, it's a tight one. It don't matter. Brock Bowers is so good in the red zone. Leads the team in touchdowns. And it's very obvious why. Great job by the O-line there, too, giving us time. Oh, what do we got here? People's elbow? Oh! Oh! People's elbow, let's go! Oh, my God. Oh, that's, I swear to God. I swear on my kids, I did not let them score that. That is... Well, all right. Costa doing business. Hey, we got time to go get another score here. Oh, Keaton Mitchell subs in for the injured. Well, not to injured, but the wear and tear to Ashton Jeanty. Oh, that's early to call dagger. But, man, oh, man, that's feeling real good for the Raiders going into halftime. Oh. 3rd and 13. Maxx Crosby, X Factor, let's go. Mad Max. Oh, hey! That could be, I mean, they could go for, I mean, it's early enough. They're probably going to take the points here. Oh, I don't know about that. That's good. Hey, good play. Matthew Golden's heating up. There we go, Guerrero. Nice TFL. The rookie's getting on the field more and more in the second half of this season. I'm going to play a little zone. I hate playing zone, but every now and again to mix it up. How are we not getting there, fellas? Like, it just feels like Green Bay is really blocking for their lives out there. It's not pretty, but they're somehow keeping us away from Jordan Love. Matthew Golden, again, he is getting the better of Darian Porter all day today. That's a huge drive for them. All right, we get ourselves a 3rd and long. Don't want to have to punt this. Ooh, that's aggressive on J-Mo there. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Boom! Got him. That safety. You bring those safeties up, you know what's coming. They know what's coming. Everyone in the stadium knows what's coming. See if the Shermanator can make up for his 4th down failure earlier in the game. Nope. Damn it, man. Second and goal. This is where Brock Bowers is just elite. Oh, boys, it's 4 yards. Spacing, and we're going to look at J-Mo. We got him. They got jammed. They picked. We ran a self-pick. And it's Big Mitch energy. It's a response right now. Green Bay's defense is kind of selling out their offense. I'm going to, not buckle here under pressure. Bend, don't break. 2nd and 5. And at worst, just keep getting them to, like, work the middle of the field and keep that clock burning. There they go. There's a rush attempt for, I don't even know who the hell 17 is. Oh, look at that, the clock. There's 30 more seconds rolling off. Again. Hey, oh, nice. Nice QB sneak. Still on the 1. 30 more seconds. Come off the clock. All right. Kind of felt inevitable, but they chewed up a lot of clock, and we're going to do everything in our power to ensure this next offensive drive is the final one. Go backwards anymore. 2nd and 13. Should do it. Oh, we didn't get... Okay, I mean, that should also do it. There's no way we're not at least making this field goal. Brock Bowers. Monster. I mean, that's just professionally win. Let's just chew the clock up. All right, all comes down to this field goal. I don't even care about the time. Just make it. Boom. There we go, boys. Another playoff caliber team. And the Raiders continue to build the resume that we are the best team in the NFL. It's not the Bills. You know, we took down the Eagles. We took down the Packers. We do got KC next week, but Chiefs are not necessarily the Chiefs that we think they are. What a performance from Kyle Clary. Struggled with picks the last 2 games. Nearly perfect. 4 touchdowns, no picks. Ashton Jeanty, you know, maybe not by his standards, but still 71 yards. Tougher yards. Keaton Mitchell, huge touchdown run, was great momentum shift. Bowers, Howard, Thornton, Jeanty, all with receiving touchdowns. And on the defensive side of the ball, big Bryce Kirkland with a 2-sack performance. Got a couple PBUs there on the back end. That's a quality win at home. And around the episode, week 13, we get the Kansas City Chiefs, who are, you know, they're good. How good are they? The Raiders hold on to the 1 seed. The Bills have actually given up the 2 seed. The Ravens are right up there. But before we can even focus on the Chiefs, who have a higher rated team, higher rated defense, still very potent offensively, I would say. You know, this is a making of a absolute shootout. Two of the worst defenses allowed points per game. We have two breakout scenarios here. First, a quarterback breakout. I'm going to save the D-line one for last because I have no idea who it is. I might guess Kirkland. But this is for a chance for Kyle Clary to become a superstar X-Factor quarterback. A trajectory that we're already on, I think, to achieve just based off of our regular season stats. But I think as far as a quarterback, I go top 10. I think he is certainly a top 10 quarterback right now in today's NFL. So let's see what kind of goal we have for him to go out, ball out against Kansas City in a game that should be potent. 350 yards, 0 picks. Doable. Now, he has thrown picks this episode, which we usually don't. 350, I got to write that down. 350, 0 INT. And then we have Bryce Kirkland. Old Sleepy Pete. 3 combined TFL sack or forced fumble. Sure, we'll go with that. And see if we can get Kirkland up to a superstar dev. I also stated we were going to find out Channing Pierman's dev trait together. Now, I'm at a point right now that we got 75 for pass coverage. I'm going to go start going into field general just because he's converted safety, so we need to get... coverage is fine, but his pursuit and tackling are certainly areas I want to improve. But superstar dev trait for Mr. Pierman, which, if you remember back during the draft stream, it was certainly not... This was me. I wanted him. Chat was looking at other targets. I said, trust. And then at the end of the stream, when we're trying to edit numbers, we did spoil to those that were watching his dev trait. You knew it was coming. But a superstar dev trait here for Mr. Pierman, which, let's go. But as you can see from his skill set, definitely want to continue to bump up that tackle, bump up that block shed, bump up that pursuit. And we also have Kyle Clary off a week of practice, playing his best football. And with that, I believe we are going to make him a base 90 overall quarterback. And a perfect opportunity to put the C on his chest. Probably well overdue. 350 yards passing, no picks. He becomes an X factor. Ashton Jeanty might have to take a back seat in this game. But we know what we get when we get the Chiefs. They're going to score. Mahomes is going to be impossible to stop. And, oh, we can catch him. No! Perfect start, fellas. Perfect start. Then we have Isaiah Pacheco. He's out of this game for an injury. Wow, okay. Great response. Quick 3 and out. Oh, who's this running back? Boone. This guy is literally... it doesn't matter. It's not even him. Doesn't matter who the running back is. You got freaking Jamar Childs and Priest Holmes right now. Wow, man. This is not what I was expecting. Not only that, man, they're running the football at a clip where it's like it's chewing up the game. We need, especially if we're going to have a 3 and out, we need the time. We need the offense out there to get the 350. It's like they're a cheat code. There's no stopping this. 3rd and 7, 4 down territory. I will veto the coach. Nothing. Come on. Winters. Oh, that's a good grab. There we go. Good response. But, I mean, we need... Right now, it feels like our defense is going to be a liability all day. Whoa, what kind of sell is that? No! Gonna get demonetized. He's out there gobbling. Oh, hey. It's not Kirkland, but I'll take a sack from anybody at this point. Jeremy Chin. Man, can't tackle either. Oh, is that Kirkland? Hall? Derek Hall? Everyone's getting... Yeah, hey, beggars can't be choosers. Derek Hall and Jeremy Chin with 2 sacks. Nothing for Kirkland on a breakout. Tough matchup, though, going against Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith. And then classic our defense, get a huge sack, give most of that yardage back the very next play. And it is now a 3rd and 4. Where, even if we get a stop here, I think they would consider going for it. Watch the screen. Oh, there we go. Everybody else, I won't. Hey, there's our new superstar linebacker. Pierman getting home. Got him. Wow. Can we jump him? It's a little risky. Huge play, though. We're at 115. I just want to be at pace at halftime. So what's that, 175? Is that mathin'? Big hit. Big play, though, J-Mo. We got the Shermanator out here in the power set. And he's going to take it in. And that one touchdown's probably going to be good enough to get him into the Pro Bowl. Let's go, the Shermanator. I don't know. I don't like the vibes. Don't love the vibes my defense is putting off. This feels very classic going up against Mahomes. Final boss shit. And just, yep, wide open. Oh, wow, they faked the QB sneak. You gotta play. There we go, Kirkland. There's 1 sack. We need 2 more things to go his way. Let's go. Huge play. Bizarre decision there, honestly. Mahomes is hurt. They got the backup in. Oh, and then just... Remember the last time we played this backup? He was still a hidden dev. I didn't know the Chiefs had a goddamn superstar backup quarterback. You gotta wait and see what happens with Mahomes. That is brutal. Oh. Oh, he almost. All right, we get there. Hey, that was also close to a potential pick. Let's go. Let's kick this good. Looks good to me. And we cut the deficit to 7 going into the second half. And I believe we get the ball to start the second half. Go to Brock. Yeah, it's a little mess cheese, but with how KC scoring, we got to pretty much bust out every trick in the book. No, that was the right throw. Dude, he was open in the middle. Fuck. Let's capitalize. There we go. 3 straight drops. You got Mitch Howard wide open in the middle of the field. I don't think, even if he catches that, I think we threw that too short. 3rd and 3 at midfield. I mean, if you had to say something positive about this situation for Kansas City, like they're running the football is how that they have kind of buttered their bread here today. So it's not like much of that changes with Mahomes out of the lineup. All right, Mad Max, a nice sack there. 5th of the day. What are these fucking tackle angles? And there's Chris Jones. Got an injury on the play. Of course, they just never show who the injury is, so I assume it's my fucking quarterback. No! It's over. This is pretty much, you give that up, they're going to score. We need some magic to happen either way, so why not trust our offense to make that magic? Oh! Danny Dodge, let's go on 4th and 17! Clary's back in the lineup. I mean, it's a bruised hand. That's something that, like, I'm not overly worried about him long term. Should be good out there again. Why is he back out there? Clary was in, and then died. He didn't even get hit. Wow. Okay. No, I guess I guess this might be it. I'm glad we already threw the pick. If this was us, like X Factor scenario, and then he's out at like, I don't know what we're at, almost 300 yards of 350, I'd be livid. But I don't love the fact that he had to leave the game. Go Thornton. And he dimes again, dude. I mean, we saw in the preseason he can operate this offense. We'll go no huddle. See if Jeanty can maybe punch this one in. And or just run into Nick Bolton unblocked. And he dives. Ooh. Okay. It's backup quarterback versus backup quarterback. Kyle Clary and Patrick Mahomes knocked out of this game. He's rusty, though. We got him in a 3rd and 3. We go Pierre. We're going to watch the running back. And, yeah, that's just... slowest guy in our secondary against the fastest guy in the league. And, I mean, that's... I audible to that. Now, you know what would be cool? With 2 minutes to go, can our defense get a stop? We've yet to get a stop. Kansas City with Mahomes, with the backup quarterback. Oh, there we go. We'll get Mad Max. Let's go, Mitch. 12 seconds. Get a consolation score, boys. So, I mean, we don't know if Claire's going to be back. Yep. At least we moved the ball offensively. Absolute shit show. Quarterback Xer scenario just went up in flames. Definitely didn't get Kirkland's scenario as well. And that is 2-2 on the episode. But this was, without a doubt, the toughest stretch of the season. And while the perfect season is over, I really, obviously, maybe we got to wait and see what's going on with Clary. Like, if his wear and tear, like, if he's still not healthy, we might have to, use the luxury of being 11-2 and maybe let Daniel Jones play a game or two till he's 100%. Like, I'd be leaving that. Because, I mean, Daniel Jones did come in. Yeah, the pick was on me, but still, he went 8 of 14, 151 yards and a touchdown. What the problem is this fucking guy. Second time we've seen him, and he's unstoppable. So that's great. When Mahomes retires, they literally have a juggernaut waiting to take over. Run game, well, that was just a victim of... I mean, that sucks for Jeanty's MVP race. I guess the good news is he did still get 6 catches, 50 yards, and a receiving touchdown. Over 100 for Thornton, almost 100 for Howard, over 100 for Brock Bowers. Defensively, we got good pressure on the quarterback. 4 TFLs, 2 sacks, Maxx Crosby. Chin had a good game. Kirkland... That's going to be a scenario. He needed 3+ TFL sack. We might get a superstar at least. Now we're going to interact with both just because we might still get XP for Clary, which would be good. I don't see anything about an injury lingering. And we didn't even get, like, sometimes they'll at least throw you like a sympathy, like a couple hundred XP. But by my calculations, we should have hit on this scenario for Mr. Kirkland. Yes, let's go. He got 4,500 XP. He is now a superstar dev alive. So I think we could just throw out the window, trading him. And we have another chance. If he gets 4+ TFLs next week, he becomes an X factor. And our defensive line is terrifying right now. So that'll do it for today's episode. No long-term injury for Clary, which is good. We're at the bye week at 11-2. We still have the number 1 offense, the number 1 pass offense, and I think, unfortunately, for that game, because we didn't run the football at all, it cost us the number 1 rush offense as well. The bad news is, we went from, 25th points per game to 32nd today, which is not great. Our pass defense is still struggling, but our rush defense is good, but I think that rush defense is a reflection of how easy it is for teams to throw the football against us. But, yeah, when we come back, we will finish the regular season. And almost at this point, man, I had to get seasons done before title updates happen. Like, we had to get this year done before the October title update because you don't know what that's going to do to the sliders. You know what I'm saying? I'm terrified about what the state of this gameplay could be after another set of sliders. So at least get through the regular season here. We'll be back. That's probably going to be on Monday, Tuesday. I'm going to try Monday, maybe Sunday, depending how the weekend goes. But 2-2 here, undefeated season, ruined. X factor for our quarterback. Self-sabotage is the only way to say that throw. Like, I could have just played it way safer and given us a much better chance at getting that. But we do find out that Pearman has a superstar dev. We're very close to getting Guerrero's dev trait. And we have Mr. Kirkland now as a superstar player. And man, he's earned it. He has definitely been the most surprising player. He's had 8 sacks, 13 TFLs for a 340-pounder. Playing like sexy Dexy Lawrence. But that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Leave a comment for the algorithm to help this video with the YouTube robots. And I'll be back before too long to see you guys again. Till that time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out, love ya, have a good one.